Hey, it's Barry again, and welcome back to your Discover Your Destination tour. No tour would be complete, especially in the town of Cabrera, without introducing one of my dearest friends. Actually, not a friend, well, he's family to me. I want to introduce Jose, and we're at his lovely house here overlooking the ocean in Cabrera. And it's been a busy day, and it's a great way to end it. Jose, we met a few years ago, and what is it that you love about Cabrera? You were born in Cabrera. Nobody knows Cabrera better than you. What is it about Cabrera that's so special that keeps bringing people back?
Well, Barry, there is so many things special about Cabrera that I could talk whole day if I start, but I can mention at least three of them. Cabrera is very special because of its location. Uh, we have the Atlantic Ocean over there. The breath you are breathing right now is a very clean breath because we have an open ocean over there. There is so many rivers, freshwater rivers, lakes, freshwater lakes. There is so many potential. And I just love it. The people is friendly and everything is special about Cabrera.
Well, that's why we live here. It's just almost like a part of the world that time forgot, the way things were maybe 50 years ago. Would you agree with that?
Yes, I do, definitely.
I know you've worked all around the world for over 10 years on cruise lines, and you've gotten to meet people from all over the world. That's one of the best reasons, besides my personal feelings about you, why we're interviewing you. And as people from outside come here, in terms of Europe or Canada, America, we always have issues of safety. And, they're worried and they're afraid. How would you describe Cabrera according to that?
That's also one of the things that make it special because people here appreciate people coming to invest. They understand and learn from everybody who come to live here from other places. And that's a good thing about Cabrera, People appreciate and love the people who come to invest. And we learn the good things, and that's why you see the place so safe and everybody help each other. And, not too many places in the world when you come out to walk, people say good morning to you on the street. This is one of them.
That's true.
And that's very special, Everybody respect you for who you are, and we just a big family here.
I know the film crew coming in from the States, it was rather shocking to them because every morning from here to the town of Cabrera, I live maybe 3-minute drive, and there's 20, 30 people saying hello to me. And I know that's unnatural for people that don't come from here. What would you say in terms of the natural food and the diet and things? Jose happens to own a very large finca. In English, that would mean farm, and he's a blender of honey, and he raises beef, cows, chickens, all different types of fruits and vegetables. And I've had the privilege, and maybe in a future film we will tour his farm. It's absolutely breathtaking. But Jose, what would you say to the people coming from a processed food world, what the diet's like here?
Incredible. Remember, we have a clean environment. We don't use non-chemical. Everything is organic. And we have a diversity on the diet, We have all kind of cooking here. Spicy, sweet, all kind. Remember, we are a mixed culture. So that's one of the things that make Cabrera special.
What advantage would our viewers that have children in terms of quality of life for children compared to perhaps other areas of the world where people might say they've lost the ability to be children because they're worried about this or that, or just everything is so rushed? How would you because I know you have 2 young children, how would you relate the quality of life to family here with young children?
It's wonderful, especially kids, Nice beaches, they are not dangerous, freshwater river. lakes, freshwater lakes, not dangerous, that they can swim. There is so many things that the children can do here. So all around, I believe the place is perfect.
As far as people from Europe and the Western world, in terms of obtaining different types of groceries and things that might worry them, in other words, is shopping to get your day-to-day necessities, is that a problem in the town of Cabrera?
Definitely not. Remember, we have all kind of people here: French, Germans, Americans, Indians. We have all kind of vegetables, and it's not a difficult thing to get just whatever you want.
Jose, describe to the people watching this movie just what a short trip up the river or any of the rivers would be in this country. What are some of the treasures, both edible and unedible, that you're able to stumble onto on a daily basis? This is not rare by any means.
Well, that is something very special about the nature here on this island, especially here on Cabrera. You walk right down the hill in that river, you bring a big sack, and within 500 meters you can fill it up with coconut, bananas, passion fruit, all kind of fruits, They just grow naturally beside the river, along the river. And that's something very special. That's what I say, that's why I say that there is so much potential in this area. Because I don't see nowhere in the world that you can go and for free fill up a sack full of fruits and vegetables and things. They just grow naturally, and that's amazing.
When you were growing up here as a young man, because you were born here,
Yes.
you are a native Cabrerian. When you were young here, also, you correct me, but you used to walk up and down and fish the river, right, for freshwater crab?
Yes, that's one of the more beautiful memories that I have from my childhood. I remember we used to go crab fishing and shrimp fishing. And I don't know if you know that the shrimps, once they are close to the fire, then they turn red. And me and my friends, we were just kids. We used to fish the crabs, the shrimps, and we used to make like a little fire and put them in a stick. And as soon as we put them on the fire, they turn red. And right away we say, oh, this one is done. And we just eat them, not realizing that they were not really cooked, But that was one of the things that we used to do in the river, and beautiful memories from when I was a child.
One thing I'm holding Jose to his word is there's a river right behind his house that he walks up for miles and miles on the weekends, and all over this country we have people that just pan in the rivers, and there's little tiny pieces of gold, and there's ancient artifacts, some of which Jose has. It's amazing. Just right behind him, actually, I'm going to reach back here right behind him, and while he was touring the river, he found this, and oh my God, I would estimate, due to the carvings on the back of it, it's at least 1,000 years old. It's an old Indian dish that was meant to grind. And if you'll notice, it has the planets in a circular formation around the sun. And that is approximately dating back about 1,000 years. So it's quite an incredible country. We have no archaeologists here, so it's never been tapped. And we'll see fossil bones here from dinosaurs, and it's quite incredible. But I took the film crew to one of the local places for lunch, and we had the cangrejo de madero, the crabs cooked on wood, and you should have seen the faces of the film crew. They had never tasted anything like this in their life. And this was already shelled crab, Jose, so it was all meat, no shells. It was about a pound of meat with rice and a beer, and it came out to $2.25 a plate for a pound of shelled crab meat. They couldn't believe it. Some of the local fish that we get here, I know you're quite knowledgeable in that end as well. Can you just briefly, before ending, tell some of the viewers some of the local fish that are here, and please use the local language. I'll bring it into American or English because I'm a fisherman myself. I love the fishing here, and we'd like to just fill them in on some of the different seafood.
That's another treasure we have here. This area is rich and most of the fish that they are good to eat. We have a lot of dolphin fish, marlins, meros, I don't know how to say it in English, but
Sea bass and
sea bass
grouper.
and grouper, yes, okay. Shrimps, lobster, very good lobster. We have a big diversity of seafood, good to eat. Sea conch, which I love a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Sea snails.
Mm-hmm.
We have just any kind of seafood that you can name.
Now for the best question I'm saving last, all you guys out there. Give us an idea roughly when you get to learn the right way to buy in this country, how much are these costing? Because they're not going to believe this.
Well, it's about $50 per pound, 50 pesos, Dominican pesos, which will be a little bit more than $1 per pound.
There you go. I mean, we're getting lobster at about $2 and change. We're getting huge shrimp. You would call them prawns. They're that big for about $2.90 a pound. We're getting mero, which is grouper, at about $1.60 a pound. We're getting dorado, which is dolphin or mahi-mahi, about $1.60 a pound. Oh, don't forget yellowfin tuna.
Yes.
Yellowfin tuna, blackfin tuna. Guys, it's absolutely incredible, and the only way to prove it is come on down and let's save some time. Jose and I will go out for a beer, and here you go, Jose.
And remember something, the fish from the East Coast taste better than the one from the West Coast, Atlantic Ocean. We have less, but they taste better.
There you have it. So come on down and pay us a visit soon. I know Jose would love to meet you, and you guys know how to find us on our websites, and it's been a pleasure, and this was a beautiful way to end a beautiful day. Now we're going to go home, and my wife has some fresh agria pie, which is identical to what Westerners call key lime pie. The agria orange is very similar to a key lime, and we make some of the best pie you ever tasted. So we're off and gonna have a little bite to eat, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow as we continue our visit on discovering your destination. Have a great day. Jose, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Go to drescapes.com and sign up for one of our free discovery tours of the north coast of the Dominican Republic. While you're on the website, be sure and download our free guide explaining exactly how you can gain residency and a second passport in the Dominican Republic.